Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire signs. What's going on this week? You've got master number 33, and the card is magic. Magic, this 33 being a master number tells me that spirit is really being influenced here. Like spirit is stepping in with you guys in a real way to bring things down into reality, to manifest some things for you. However, 33 is also like the catalyst for great changes in the name of love for yourself, your life, your path, your purpose, your mission. All right. So fire signs, I feel here how your inner knowing is really beckoning you to stay away from certain things and lean into certain things, and that really is where the magic is happening, and that is what's necessary. Like, that is what's happening, and it's a very important thing, because it's always a choice as you're being steered through your life and your day, right? It's always a choice, and spirit is encouraging you to continue listening to that intuition. Continue listening to that inner knowing. When you don't want to be involved, for God's sakes, please don't. Okay. There's a good reason behind this. Even if you don't see it yet, like, oh, I don't even know why I don't want to go. I just really feel like, I should not go. Maybe someone there has the flu. Maybe that'll knock you on your ass for a while. And spirit is trying to prevent you from going and catching something contagious. Who knows? Your inner knowing may not quite know, but listening to it regardless is the safest bet here for the fire signs, because you are on point with this. Now, additional factor, doses of peace. This card indicates that you may have had recently, or even this week, a very frantic, hectic, urgent schedule, or a lot of things to do, or maybe quite some stress on yourself. Okay, so doses of peace says you need to intentionally pause yourself and give yourself some breaks throughout the day and leave your problems outside of that space, like real stuff. Let your body relax. You'll want to pick your problems back up. Oh shit, the bills. Oh no, dinner. Let them lie. Be like 5 fucking minutes. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes of just peace and relaxation on your poor little physical body to integrate some peace, some calm, and begin activating those patterns anew and refreshed. And to also integrate this new transmutational quality that you are bringing about within your experience, and it's changing your life path ahead. I'm telling you right now, you're transmuting some things that are changing your future. And spirit says you need the downtime to integrate the new higher vibrational frequency. If you need to sleep, sleep. Make sure that you're breathing. Sometimes we don't breathe very deeply, and we find we're shallow breathing. And when you recognize you're shallow breathing, take some deep, intentional breaths to really let that oxygenate your blood, let it settle in with you. Give yourself the peace as often as possible. So spirit is saying you've got to do this, because your body does not know when it's truly in a fight or flight mode, when you're always keeping this urgent, frantic pace. So giving yourself that 30 minutes, setting an alarm, 10 minutes, setting an alarm so that you're not staring at the clock, and just chill, just relax, just be at peace. Vape, smoke, whatever it is, but don't pick up your problems. Once you pick your problems up, it's no longer a dose of peace. It's no longer relaxation. So that's what's necessary, and also the physical body, okay? Because your physical body is the very last thing to absorb all this, and the very last thing to let it go and release it. And when we hold on to too much shit and it piles onto us in an energetic and dense way, eventually the physical body, it causes pain, illness, even injuries do happen because of the densities of energies that we carry around for far too long without addressing. So address it now before it becomes a big problem. And you will see things with greater clarity when you give yourself a break to step away and find that peace. What can help? Okay, so you have 2 cards here. Now take this as it resonates. It might be both cards. It might be one or the other for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. You've got the 4 of Pentacles. That's packing up what's precious to you and walking away from whatever in the fuck is not right for your life anymore. Okay, in a real physical way. Some people are afraid to up and leave their lives because they're so invested and they have all kinds of stuff. And instead, I'm going to stay in this toxic situation for another 10 years because, like, I have a lot of things in this house. Spirit is saying, downsize. Physical property can be replaced. This is about looking around and going, you know what? I really don't need all the shit that I have. In fact, if I wanted to move, or if I felt like doing something different, this would be much lighter if I only had, my clothes, my coffee pot, my toothbrush, my important things. Okay. Sometimes we are weighed down with items, belongings, and we feel like we're trapped and stuck in the place where we're at now. All right. Relationships or otherwise, locations, jobs, whatever. Sometimes we're too weighed down. And this is a call to reevaluate and let go of some of those physical belongings or the things on the schedule or the things that you absorb in a physical nature. Eliminate some of these things that bring you down, that lower your vibe. That's where the magic is at. How do you raise your vibe? You let go of things that lower your vibe. Well, what lowers my vibe, Heidi? I don't know. What brings you down? What puts you in a bad mood? Do you watch a bunch of horror movies and shit? Does that freak you out? Well, that's low vibe. I'm sorry. Once in a while, cool. But if that's what you're going to sleep with at night, no wonder your energy's crazy. Listen, this other one here is a 3 of Swords. That's about anything that breaks your heart, offends your soul, grief. Deciding to come clean about secrets and lies. This could be third-party infidelity stuff. I see the magic here. Fire signs. I almost feel how some fire signs might witness, like, oh my gosh, you're cheating on your partner. You know, I can't deal with this. I don't want to be friends with you anymore. This kind of thing. All right. So Spirit is saying to recognize what kind of things move you in a negative emotional way and stay away from those things. You know what they are. And we're all different. You know what I'm saying? So when I say let go of whatever lower vibe stuff doesn't resonate with your experience, then that's what you have to understand and know within yourself. Get clarity, take the denial blindfold off. Okay. Because Spirit is really calling me to say, like, for me, I can't drink. I can't even drink socially. I really can't, because I start to get a little drunk and I want more. And then I want to get wasted. Then I want to get shit-faced. I black out and I do some stupid, crazy stuff. The last time I drank, I got beat up by the cops and hauled off on a board. It was ridiculous. I was a spiritual practitioner and I almost quit, but I made the mistake of fucking around with something that wasn't good for me. And I knew it because I was sad. And it really threw a monkey wrench in my program. And Spirit is saying right now, like, what is your thing? Some people can drink responsibly, so that's not for everyone, but I can't. And I know this. What is your thing? What's bad for you? Spirit is saying, recognize that it's okay to stay away from those things, to even envision a life without those things. You can. Aries, now you've got number 12 hotline. Boy, I feel how Aries needs to take a pause to see some things with clarity, recognize that you are not the avenger of the universe to go right all the wrongs in the world, and that the magic can sometimes happen behind the scenes, okay? That Spirit has their hand on making things right, and as long as your side of the street is clean, that is the best that you can do. Are you like that? Are you a scumbag? Are you doing things that are hurting people? If so, then that's your hotline. That's your call. Okay. What's going on with that? Where can you turn some things around? How can you live with yourself if you're harming people? Okay. However, I don't feel that's the case unless it's yourself. Aries, are you holding yourself back from enjoying life for some kind of reason? Spirit is saying that's not necessary here. It's okay to begin co-creating with the world again. I can feel how you've changed, Aries. Okay. You've turned over a new leaf. You have a whole new vibrational frequency, but you've been hurt in the past and you're afraid to get hurt again. Spirit is saying, don't you worry. It'll be like a buzzer, like a hotline. You'll recognize those red flags, those warning signs when things don't add up, when it feels weird or funny. So don't keep yourself guarded forever and ever and ever. When you keep things out for fear of being hurt, you keep out the blessings that you could possibly experience as well. And when the time is right, your intuition would know you walked away from things that weren't good for you. So now you would definitely sense it if they were coming around you yet again, or if you were to meet someone or be in connection with someone who is an unhealthy, toxic individual. I can feel how you're not a fool, Aries. You have the experience. You may feel like my heart's too kind. I give too much benefit of the doubt. So agree not to do that any longer. You know what? No more. I get the benefit of the doubt first. And if I have a weird feeling, I'm walking away, and that's what's up. Bottom line, I feel how it's important not to blow the whistle or something. I feel how Aries, with this hotline, you have the potential to blow the whistle on something this week potentially. Okay, like, oh my God, I witnessed some stuff and I'm going to tell everybody. However, is it in the greatest and highest good for you to be the one that tells everybody? I kind of feel this magic here. The doses of peace is like, pause. It's going to come out. Okay, you don't have to be the advocate for this, the avenger, because sometimes people shoot the messenger. Okay, and I feel how you could potentially receive some backlash. I don't want to be friends with you. you going to be talking like that? And then they find out it's true. And then you have a weird relationship, whatever this could be here. All right. Take it where it resonates. I put these on YouTube afterwards as well. All I say is keep your side of the street clean, man. If you don't have to say something, maybe don't be the one who blows that whistle this week, because I feel like it'll come about naturally, organically, and you can witness that and experience it and not be the one who set it off. Leo, I love this for you. You've got number 17. 17 in the tarot is also the star. All right. And that's about the wish and the hope and the prayer that you have for your life, your dreams, your goals, your aspirations. And I know this isn't tarot, but that 17 speaks to me in that way. It is one, you, the truth of what you are manifesting, which is number 8, the 1 and 7 added up. Fucking beautiful. Baggage be gone. Leo, you have given yourself those breaks. You're turning your energy around. You're transmuting a lot of stuff, and you're willing to let some things go, especially things that have hurt you and are irredeemable. I feel how you're like, nope, I'm no fool. I recognize this finally. This is not for me, and I'm not going to entertain it any longer. And you're snipping and cutting away anything that's lower vibe, anything that's pulling you down, holding you back. Baggage be gone. Amen, Leo. I am so incredibly proud of you here. I do want to say that anytime you remove something from your life, be it a person, an activity, a job, a toxic coping mechanism, whatever this could be, when you remove something, you make space. And that leaves space for it to re-enter and reattach, or for something else of a similar quality to enter your life instead and take at that place. Okay, so Spirit is saying, as you cut away this negativity, we'll just say negativity there, to replace it with positivity. I'm not saying go jump into a rebound. That's not what I'm saying. But for instance, you're getting out of a relationship, you need to start a new activity that really, you can throw yourself into, that you can enjoy your time, to distract you and help you fill that void in a way with light, with love, with positivity. So you don't accidentally backslide into that same old familiar toxic whatever, because you're empty, alone, and lonely. All right. Now that was just a general, take it where it resonates in your life. Leo, you've got to fill those spaces with positivity, and you are the one who knows what's right for you. So allow that influx to make your energetic field complete. All right. As you continue to release those things that aren't in alignment with your beautiful future. Yes. Meditation, yoga, gardening, jogging, dancing, boxing, whatever it is for you, you know what boosts your mood, raises your vibration, boosts you up, and makes you really enjoy your time. Board games with family, cooking, dinner with the kids, whatever this is for you, replacing those negative things with positive and instilling those new patterns that will up level you as you move forward, onward and upward. Leo, I love it. Sagittarius, you've got the card number 9, brand spanking new. All right. So this seems great. Okay. Like brand spanking new. All right. I'm starting fresh. And that could be the case. All right. Maybe you're starting fresh. You're leaving that old stuff behind you, this, that. To be honest, Sag, I've got to be real honest. I kind of feel like with these cards that this is not healed and you're not leaving, but you'll close your eyes and pretend it's fine. And I'm brand spanking new. Like, you can't hurt me. I'm fine. That didn't even faze me. That didn't even bother me. In fact, I feel there's something here, like sweeping it under the rug. You know what I mean? And pretending like all is well. I'm fine. Nothing happened. Okay. But that 9 speaks about being introspective and at least being honest with yourself. When we minimize things or justify, rationalize, etc., and brush them under the rug and act like they don't happen, then that leaves that pattern alive and activated in our lives for it to potentially happen again, and to even get bigger. So Spirit is saying, even if you can't tell the world how something has wronged you or how you feel about that scenario, it's very important that you at least be honest with yourself. That way you don't allow this to continue in your life. This really bothered me. I did not care for that. I don't like those kinds of actions. And if I see this again in the future, this is how I'm planning to react. Okay, to have a strategy or some such thing, because I can feel how Sagittarius might get eked out by some kind of a weird interaction and want to pull away, but then go, oh, fuck, never mind. I'm going to pretend like this is okay and nothing happened, because I really don't know how to address this. So Spirit is saying to take that step away, that dose of peace, and you'll find that clarity there as to how to move forward. But this cannot go unaddressed, because it will continue to bother you or continue to happen. So it's important to be honest when something is overstepping your boundaries in some way. That's what I feel. And that is what I have for the fire signs this week. You guys, sending all the love. Thank you so much.